What's up, everybody? My name is Marcus Reynal, and as the title says below, I am a Full Sail online student. This video is about my expectations for the course, and do I think Full Sail will be worth it? So going through this program, I don't expect to graduate a virtuoso. I don't expect to graduate and the next day land a top-notch job. I don't expect to come out of this program just the master at what I do. I'm already a pretty solid audio engineer and music producer. I definitely have a lot to learn, and I definitely have a long way to go. You know, we're looking at a scale of like 1 to 5, with 1 being the absolute beginner and 5 being the absolute best. You know, I'm a 2. I look at myself as more of an advanced beginner versus an intermediate music producer or mix engineer. Now, I don't think this course is going to make intermediate music producers. They're going to take someone who knows nothing about music, who knows nothing about production, and over 29 months or 20 months if you're on campus, you know, teach you the basics, you know, teach you some advanced skills or some intermediate skills. So even if I was brand new to this, I wouldn't expect to come out top notch. And being that I'm not brand new to this, I know I'm not going to come out top notch. In my last video, I mentioned how I was once a part of an audio production program before. And when I went to that program, I was super green. I didn't know anything. I remember I spent about 2 weeks one time, and I basically locked myself in my room and I Googled. And what I did was I had so many tabs open. So every time I came across a new term, I wrote it down. And it's okay, when I run out of things to look up, I hit this tablet. And I remember I went back and looked at it one day, and I laughed at myself, and I was like, man, I can't believe I didn't know what that meant. And so in that program, I can see how it would take someone who knows nothing, you know, and it definitely makes them a good beginner. But looking back on that now, in combination with the skills and experience that I've gained already, you know, even 2 years in that community college that I went to would not have prepared me for 3 months in my current career field. You know, so I'm not expecting 29 months to be much of a difference. You know, I currently work as an entertainment technician for Disney, and majority of what I do is live entertainment. There's a lot of crossover. And like I said, I'll learn more probably in about 3 months than I would have learned 2 years in that program back at home, or than I expect to learn in 29 months here. What I do expect from this course is to enhance what I already know. I expect it to give me a little bit more theoretical knowledge, a little more academic knowledge. I expect it to teach me more of the why behind the what versus the how behind the what. I've gone through all of these class descriptions, and probably about 95% of them I'm already comfortable with or already grasped. There wasn't one class that I looked at and was like, okay, I know nothing about that, or, oh wow, that's a challenging concept to me. So I expect to take these classes, and it's going to emphasize what I know, reinforce what I know, or maybe add a different perspective to the things that I know. And a lot of this stems from the last video in which I talked about my educational background. You guys already know the things that I know and what I don't know. And going through this course description, I see the things that I should learn, and I don't really see anything that's going to be taught that I don't know. So it's easy to ask, well, Marcus, if you already have such a good grasp on all of this, why are you even going to Full Sail? Or why are you spending all this money? So the reason I chose Full Sail is not for what I would learn, it's for the doors that would be open for me. I chose Full Sail majorly for the networking aspect of it, for the people that I would be able to connect with, for the interviews and conversations that I would be able to listen to or take part in. That's a big reason why I chose Full Sail versus the things that I would learn. Before I moved to Florida, I think I came across Full Sail at one point in time, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, this would be a great school to go to. Then I looked at the price, plus it was 600 miles away, and I was like, nah, maybe not. Then I moved here, and it came up again, but the price was always a factor. Even in the midst of the admissions process for Full Sail, I inquired about going to Berklee College of Music online. The difference between the two was the length of time that it would take me to get my degree. 2 years with this one versus 4 years for that one. The course load, whereas it's 1 class a month here and probably 4 classes at a time there, 4 or 5 over the course of 16 weeks. And I know for a fact that that traditional method of school is not for me at all. That in combination with the campus literally being right up the street from me, I'm able to go on campus and take part in functions and events, networking opportunities, and use the resources on the campus. That's another big reason of why I chose Full Sail. And then ultimately it's to be able to say I have a bachelor's degree. It's a whole different conversation of how much merit it has, how much credit it has, whether you even need a degree to be successful in the music industry, whatever. But it is a personal thing for me to be able to say I have a bachelor's degree. All that is kind of in combination of why I chose to go to Full Sail. Now, let's get to the nitty gritty. Do I think Full Sail will be worth it? That is a top question that gets asked when it comes to Full Sail. That's one of the things I looked up when I was doing my research on Full Sail. Do I think it will be worth it? In fact, I actually work with some people that have graduated from Full Sail or have attended in some capacity. And I have picked their brains about it and asked a bunch of questions about it. So my opinion on do I think Full Sail will be worth it is this. I don't think worth comes in the form of monetary value. I think worth comes in the form of what something is able to provide for you. I mean, in general, that's how money is valued anyways. You know, $1 million is a lot of money. But if I spend $1 million on a Snicker bar, a normal Snicker bar, it's not worth it. However, if I spend 1 penny on a glamorous mansion that is in pristine condition, it was worth it. So for me, these tens of thousands of dollars that I'm going to spend to go to this college is not going to be worth it to me in forms of the degree that I'm going to obtain. It's going to be worth it to me in the career progression that I will be able to get based on the fact that I can network with top-notch industry executives, top-notch players that are already in the industry. In fact, even in the process of going through admission and becoming a student, I have already been able to take part in Zoom calls with prominent players in the industry and be able to ask them personal questions and get them to answer my questions specifically. So even before my first class, it's already starting to earn its value. So as I'm thinking back about what I said I expect to get out of this course, I don't feel like I did a great job of explaining it. You know, I'm pretty sure I came off as a know-it-all asshole. But if you feel like I didn't really explain it well, let me know and I'll kind of redo this video. Or maybe as I'm editing it and I'll watch it back, I'll see how well I feel I explained it and I'll reshoot it if I need to. But yeah, if you feel like that didn't really answer the question, I need more, definitely comment, definitely tell me and I will reshoot it for you. So stay tuned because Monday I will be posting about the first day of classes and then I'll be posting weekly every Monday after that. So comment below with any questions that you have or any particular videos you want to see. Like the video for the algorithm to make YouTube happy. Subscribe to make me happy. And then hit the notification bell to make you happy so that you won't miss any upcoming videos. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to get this going and I hope you stay with me throughout the journey. Take care. I'll see you next time.